Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Journey to Incrementalia. We recently reached wall number 45. We unlocked a new tier. This is part 3 of a series. You might want to watch the other ones. In fact, you almost certainly want to watch the other ones, but we're almost at the halfway point now. Let's take a look at what we got here. Chain Lightning unlocks and buffs the Chain Lightning invocation spell. Chain Lightning is a fearsome spell that increases in power by sacrificing your skeletons and cultists. Each minion sacrifice increases damage exponentially. Skill points increase Chain Lightning base damage. Maximum sacrifices 5 base damage, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we can think about that with the cultist thing. We could also do the skeleton sacking thing, which we kind of already have here. So you could kind of work it in. Increases in power by sacrificing blah, blah, blah. Increases the damage exponentially. I'm just kind of curious. Do I have to cast it? Probably. Unlocks and buffs the Mimic summon spell. Mimics look just like treasure chests overflowing with gold. The perfect thing to attract greedy goblins. Skill points increase goblin summon rate. Summon rate 5 goblins per minute. Oh, okay. So Mimics summon goblins. Goblins shoot poison arrows. Long story short there, right? Oh, we got some more max levels we could get here too, I just realized. And Insect Plague. Unlocks and buffs the Insect Plague summon spell. Insect Plague summons a swarm of soulless insect minions, which attack the wall and immediately die. Skill points increase insect damage. Soulless insect minions. No souls. But that could work well with the ghost thing, maybe. On top of the ghost thing, you can do the ghost poison, right? Ghosts are soulless manifestations. Whenever a minion dies, create a ghost. That'd be good. So Insect Plague, probably good with Ghost and Ghost Poison. Mimicry. Yeah, something. Chain Lightning I'm kind of curious about. So we're in a position where we want to be sacking our skeletons at this very time. So I guess before we reset, we can kind of get an idea here. Because, yeah, we have the Bone Bomb still. I only have a few points. So I do have to actually cast Chain Lightning. So, kind of interesting. We'll start the side quest, etc., etc. We do have mana leeching on, which I don't know if we really care about. So now, you sacrifice a bunch of skeletons. And it shall deal the damage. And then we cast Chain Lightning. Damage buff per sacrifice, 35%. And then we start casting Chain Lightning? But wait a minute. What happened there? Huh. Conjure a devastating bolt of lightning that arcs between your skeletons and cultists. Oh, it actually kills skeletons for us. Okay, I understand now. Okie dokie. That's interesting. Each eats skeleton's bones with explosive mana, which detonates when they die. So you could do a Chain Lightning thing here, and that way it kills the skeletons for us, triggers the Bone Bomb. We'd probably need more base damage if I were to guess, but either way, it's better than just sacking the skeletons. It kills skeletons crazy fast, so we actually don't need the dragon scale anymore. 10 times skeleton damage. Their base damage, I'm gonna guess. So we just do that whenever we have enough skeletons here now. Or we could get a lot more nobles, probably, right? To keep up with the skeletons. You could do that. You could try to do that. Do you drop captains or spiders, I wonder here. I don't know. I can't really tell. Rupture is bouncing between 20 and 25 most of the time, it seems. Okay, so maybe we don't need to reset our skills. I can't really tell if this is working. Well, 182. And then it peaks at like 3 billion in damage. And if we swap it, oh crap. It's so hard to measure. Much faster. Damage multiplier +1. Let me turn that on. Skeletons are top. About the same, really. So it's kind of hard to say. So I think we want more nobles. So we sack something here. I mean, these captains are 3 souls apiece. Okay, so let's use this, and then we'll get a bunch of nobles after I get rid of all my current skeletons. Because we want to be summoning skeletons and try to keep up the number of skeletons we're sacrificing if possible. It's not quite keeping up, but it's a little close, it seems. I mean, the damage be looking good. You don't need that many skeletons either. Oh, actually, it is kind of keeping up here. I mean, it's probably close enough, so we'll just put more points in the chain lightning, right? It's actually hard to even max sacrifices 5. It's hard to get any more nobles out here. Maybe I don't really need any more, right? Maybe it's fine enough as is. Okay, I got 5 more. And then we should spend some more souls on captains or something like that, too. I wasn't even able to. Oh, wow, we got 70 souls. Okay, quick, get some captains. Damn, I got, like, no captains. Because the skeletons summon too fast. So it's really hard to grab El Capitans. Because we don't need, like, 100-something skeletons, right? Is there any way to kind of solve that, I wonder? Not really. I guess you'd have to sack some nobles first and then get them last. Let's do more chain lightning. This seems to be working quite well. We got the defenses here, but it doesn't matter. It's just going to kill skeletons. Got a couple captains in here. More captains. There we go. Many more captains now. So the captains up our damage multiplier. They should be better than the spiders, I think, now, which are still hovering around like 25-ish. Are they killing anything else that they shouldn't be? Oh, I lost some spiders, I've realized. Because of this particular wall here. Because I keep running out of skeletons. We could also increase the click rate here. So we could get far more nobles. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with losing some of those spiders. We could increase this, but I think we just want the chain lightning now, I think. $100 capitans. This is about the amount to keep up with our current. Let's swap over into the mega clicks, I guess. New side quest, sure. Oh, wait. Oh, right. It was just souls. That's right. So that kills everything really quickly. And then let's get a bunch of nobles. I doubt we could really keep up here. But maybe we'll try. I don't think we can get enough nobles here, though. More chain lightning, I suppose. We're down to 45 skeletons. It'd be hard to buy anything else at this rate, either. Maybe I don't want to do any more nobles, because I just have too few skeletons here. But we're still cruising pretty good. We're getting through these walls. In fact, we might have already gone to the next tier. No, not quite yet. We have to beat this one. Yeah, it looks like we didn't need as many spiders as I had. You just want enough spiders to try to keep Rupture preferably at 25 the whole time. Hello? Oh, crap. We got 57 billion mana. It's because of that mana leeching, right? So we can definitely get a lot more souls than here. Let's get into, like, I don't know, several hundred millions in terms of these upgrades here. I probably don't even really need to think about it that hard. I'll go into like 500 million. We'll get everything up to around that level. Entreat. Devil damage, which I still haven't tried. Again, after getting this. Okay, we do have a new tier here, which we should probably look at. Although I think our current setup is pretty strong as is. It could be a lot stronger if we kind of move some stuff around. Hey, buddy, beat it, would ya? I wonder... Not certain about the spider situation there. What else would I change here, potentially? I'd probably drop all the mana crap here. So that's 5 points that I'd change. The captains, I think I would keep. For now, still, though. I think I would still buff them. I think. And let's see what we got here. What's new? Gates of Hell. Unlocks the buffs the Hell Gates incantation spell. Manifests a direct portal to Hell, converting offerings of life into arcane power. While Hell Gates is active, receive Hell's Blessing, a temporary buff to the damage and mana multiplier whenever a unit dies. Ooh, it's really good for us. Skill points increase the duration of Hell's Blessing. Skill points increase the duration. Hell's Blessing damage and mana multiplier 0.1. Duration 10. Does it also increase the multiplier? Kind of seems that way. The dragon. Okay. Buffs the invocation dragon spell. Dragons are vain, glorious creatures that gain strength from the size of your army, but they don't much like other dragons. Dragons do 1% damage for every non-dragon minion. Dragons do minus 3% damage for every other dragon. You'd want exactly one. Dragons need to eat a goblin every 20 seconds or they die. Buff from other minions plus 330%. So yeah, we'd have to respec for that and do like mimicry plus goblins. I guess you wouldn't do captain since you want just the maximum number of minions, right? Bazookas. Whenever 10 minions die, fire the bazooka. The bazooka shoots an armor-piercing micro-geist powered by the accumulated negative energy of passing souls. It counts as casting invocation spell and has a chance to cause rupture. Skill points increase bazooka damage and rupture chance. So would that replace spiders potentially? Increase bazooka damage and rupture chance whenever 10 minions die. Well, I think for now I'm gonna throw Gates of Hell. Oh wait, can I not have... Oh, I can just open it. Oh, but that replaces incinerate. Oh, I didn't realize it would replace incinerate. I feel like it doesn't state that, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Well, that's bad. Or is it? Oh, look at the damage multiplier go up. That's kind of crazy. Let's get some more nobles out here to see if we can kind of keep up. Because I got a lot more souls now. We got 100. 100 nobles. Are we keeping up yet? Hello? Wow, look at the damage multiplier go now. So does that mean... Yeah, we don't want Incinerate anymore. We want this other thing. The Gates of Hell. Is it on? Well, it must be on because you can see it right there. So making it last longer, I'm guessing, will help us. I'm able to just grab a few at a time here. We almost don't got to think about mana because we have the mana leeching thing, right? So it almost doesn't, it doesn't really matter. Putting more points in the chain lightning would still be useful too, but something tells me it's the Gates of Hell that is going to be the best. You make it last for longer. The skeletons are almost keeping up finally now. Bonesley begs forgiveness. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're halfway, baby. We've beaten level 50. We got a mana flower, which we have to check out. Cultist and mage mana generation plus 250%. So we don't want that right now. Something I'm going to have to try to remember that we have, though. Oh, we have a new side quest here. I really just want to get more souls out of it. You can actually see the number of Hell's Gates stacks on the left, it looks, from here. I'm trying to grab more nobles, but maybe we don't care anymore. It's pretty close to capacity. I do think the extra clicks are totally worth it. It's actually, when you look at the damage source up here, it's split between Chain Lightning and the Bone Bombs. That's interesting that the Bone Bombs are that good. It looks like we're kind of scaling pretty well here, huh? As we get skill points, we get more Hell's Gate buffs. And it seems to be working out. As soon as I let go, we're losing something here a little bit. Oh, we don't want the wall here to destroy our other minions. So I want to make sure that we don't drop our skeletons to 0 during this time. I'm gonna try to be a little more nuanced here. There we go. More. So it doesn't up the amount, just ups the length of time that it lasts, which means you can get the stacks higher, though, right? So it kind of works out in that sense. Seems like we're still doing pretty good to me. I don't think I feel the need to respec yet, which means we've... Oh, yeah, we've already made it to the new tier. I think, why don't we beat this wall, and then we'll take a look. I'm kind of thinking right about now. We got 80 more souls here. All right, we're about to grab 80 souls. Hello? That was weird. Let's drop our skeletons down to 0. Grab the 80 souls. Quick! I got exactly 1 noble. It's just so hard to get enough. Oh, whoops, I keep turning off Hell's Gates. Is it on or off? Okay, turn it back on. I didn't actually lose the entire buff when turning it off there, which is interesting. Okay, now is the time to read. Hopefully they don't have a defensive. Actually, it wouldn't matter even if they did. Okay, why don't we take a moment. Let's read up. We have a crazy amount of mana here, too. 339 billion. But we have, like, so many skeletons, and it's just too hard to get more skeletons. They summon 57 skeletons per minute per noble. Oh, God, that's pretty crazy, huh? So I guess what you'd want to do, if you reset, you'd want to hire like 150 nobles. Roughly. Maybe not one. Yeah, maybe like close to 150. Then upgrade them after the fact. Before they use up all your souls, right? By summoning skeletons themselves. Yeah, I guess you'd want to hire a bunch of nobles, captains, spiders, etc. Or something along those lines. Okay, but why don't we read what we got our hands on here? And I'll complete the quest while we're at it. Bardic College unlocks the buffs, the Bard invocation spell. So is this an invocation spell? This is an incantation spell, which is separate as far as I understand it. Bards are trained to evoke the music of the Ancient Ones, a song that stirs the spirit and the mind, can jar blah, blah, blah. Bards are 3% less effective for each other bard in the field, so you'd want 1. Skill points increase the bard's damage and mana multiplier buff. Base mana and damage multiplier buff per bard plus 6%. Wait, what? So you'd want some amount of bards, but they have diminishing returns. Invocation spell, invocation spell. Huh. That is interesting. This skill allows poison to seep into ruptures, applying poison to the wall whenever you create a rupture. Ooh, that's not bad. Skill points increase the poison amount applied. Okay. So that's potentially okay for us. Your orb becomes violently charged, launching damaging anti-mana at the wall whenever you receive mana from mages or cultists. Anti-mana damage 66. Okay, interesting also. The thing is, like, I feel like the bazooka sounded pretty good for us, too. The dragon, getting like one dragon on the field sounds like it would be pretty nice for us as well, although kind of hard to judge. And I don't really know what to think about the bard quite yet. Maybe for fun, we'll hire exactly one dragon if I can. Although it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Just to hire one is actually probably going to be a challenge. So we could reset, of course, but I feel like we're still doing surprisingly well at this point in time, so I don't really see the need. I don't want to waste time resetting our skill points when we found something that's working really well for us. Because we found that not everything works, right? Not everything works. All right, 1 point in the dragon. Well, it only it costs 8 souls actually. Oh, that could be a bit difficult then. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get that. Make sure we're down to 0 skellies. I assume we are dragon. Oh, I actually got 4 dragons out of it. Okay, even better. Okay, so now wait a minute. We don't want 4 dragons, or maybe we do. Gets minus 9% because there are several dragons. So when I'm not doing anything, the dragon is good. But as soon as I start casting, and I'm holding down the button, which is what's required of me, the dragon is a lot less good. It doesn't even enter the damage charts. So is it worth it? Probably not. Probably not, then. I mean, maybe if you put 20 points in it, right? So this automatically casts whenever I destroy 10 minions and has a very, very high rupture chance. And you can see it appearing. So this way we would not need spiders anymore, is the assumption. Is it worth putting points into right now without respecking? Probably not so much. I don't know if the damage would really ever be enough, so you'd probably just want like a couple of points in there. Like, I think that's fine, because now Rupture is just going to sit at 25 because we're destroying so many minions so quickly with this. Fascinating. Fascinating. There we go. We topped off Gates of Hell. We are slowing down a little bit. We are on 56. If we beat this wall, then we get a new tier already. Oh, my dragons are dead. Huh. Wait, is that why? Oh, did the wall destroy it or something at the time? Is that why it dropped off? I don't know what happened. Give me one dragon. Is it gonna do better than the Bazooka, I wonder? I mean, Rupture just stays up here with this. Really don't need any spiders. Okay, so I can sack them. Because there's no point in them, as far as I can tell. And then we can get something else out here. There we go. We got 10 more nobles. Hopefully keeping up with the skeleton destruction here. We have a lot of mana. Here we go. Wisdom has now been unlocked. What do we got? Invocation spell damage plus 0%. Manifest pure, clear lenses of mana glass used to magnify invocation spells. Is this an invocation spell? It is. It is. So that'll up the chain lightning. Let's get that into the billions. In fact, we should probably get everything roughly into the billions. Don't have to work too hard for it. Just spend a little bit for each. Something along that way. Okay. So now, I don't think we need rupture, so I guess we just up the damage of the chain lightning here. No. Does bone bomb count? Oh, wow. Our damage are really popped off again now. With that, it's really popped off again. So maybe we're not resetting yet. I should have read the next things before we did this. All right, we got a new quest for ourselves here. Oh, what? What was I doing? Hellgate's on. Touch. Sure, whatever. Okay. So why don't we read up on what's new here? I know I put points in the chain lightning without reading anything. Unlocks and buffs the Night Summon spell. Every 20 seconds, Knights will charge at the wall for 6 seconds and deal damage on impact. 20 seconds is a long time. During the Knight's charge, the damage multiplier is boosted for each Knight. Skill points increase a Knight damage and charge buff. Damage multiplier during charge plus 0.5. Damage impact 5.8 million. Really just cannot tell. Like, you just want a bunch of Knights and nothing else, I guess? And, like, captains, I guess, right? 20 seconds is kind of a long time. Unlocks and buffs the volcano invocation spell. So an invocation spell is one that you have to manually cast. Okay. Volcanoes consume your ruptures to unleash the devastation of the Earth's magma, dealing damage and increasing the damage multiplier for each rupture consumed. Volcanoes last for 2 minutes. Casting Volcano requires at least 5 ruptures and will remove all ruptures from the wall. Skill points increase volcano damage. Damage multiplier buff. Okay, we might want to try this. We can add it on, it sounds, because we have rupture. Damage per rupture consumed, blah, blah, blah. Damage multiplier buff per rupture consumed, blah, 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 also. Unlocks the general. These reptilian generals are skilled. One sec. In military tactics and the arts of war, each general buffs the effectiveness of all captains. Oh, my. Skill points increase the buff to captains. Plus 6%. I kind of want to read the captains again. Captains just give you a damage multiplier. So both of these sound pretty good for us. I might try the volcano, so you have to cast it every, like, couple minutes or something. Right? From the sound of things. Okay. Back to work, though. In the meantime. So it takes a little while for us to build up the damage because of the Hellgates here. I really don't think it matters which one you take on the left. But look at it go, baby. It's cruising. Woo! Okay, so we want to try Volcano. Hellgates is topped off anyway. So it doesn't up the multiplier at all. It just ups the damage from the Volcano. Crap, I keep doing that. Don't mind me. So Volcano requires me to spend the Rupture. And now you can see the buff on the left. Does it stack? It does stack. Oh my god. We got 90 more souls there, by the way. Volcano. So there's no Rupture out here. So more Volcano. Is the Volcano dealing like a decent chunk of damage, or should I be putting the points somewhere else, I wonder? Rupture builds up crazy fast. So as soon as I see 25, I want to cast Volcano again. Oh my god. It's too easy. It's too easy, maybe. I don't know if that's actually worth it versus getting some Serpent Generals or something here, right? Yeah, I don't know. This keeps things simple, I guess. I suppose. So we got a lot more souls, so it would be nice to spend those souls on captains. But not captains, generals? Or captains, yeah, either way, I guess. But I can't actually lose enough skeletons to really buy anything else here. While we could sit here and reset and kind of try to make the build, like, perfect, I suppose, in some ways. So points in Volcano doesn't really seem worthwhile. It's not dealing that much damage, but neither is the bone damage anymore. It's all chain lightning. When you look at the top right. So maybe I do want to put points somewhere else here. Total. Oh yeah, incineration is totally wasted too. Oh my god, there's so many wasted things. Okay, it's time to reset. Finally. Don't you think? I think it's time to reset. There's too many inefficient skill points. Even though we're doing really well, why don't we just streamline what we have figured out thus far? Shall we? And that way, hopefully we can actually summon the things that we need to. We're at 3.8 trillion mana, I also just realized. Because we just deal crazy amounts of damage. Okay, magnify especially. Let's get into, like, the middle billions here, like 20, 30. Spend some here. Okay. Dunzo. Now we have to read the new things here. Pour moonlight over my horizons. It's a slice of hell. What? Excuse me. Brings hell closer to Earth. If the hellgates are open, buff the damage of devils and skeletons. Skill points increase the damage buff. Devil and skeleton damage with hellgates open plus 1000%. Is that good, though? Because hellgate sacrifices... No. How does that work again? Yeah, when you kill something. I don't know. Saddlebags are more than just bags for the saddle. These magical accoutrements contain everything a camel needs for a life on the road, boosting their effectiveness. So that ups camel effectiveness, which gives you buffs mages mana regen or something like that. Okay. Sounds like a no. Mana golems. Our avatars appear mana commanded to generate mana and send it to their creators. The more mana a mana golem costs, the more mana it generates. Okay. Also seems like a no for us. So we're probably going to do... Let's think about this a little bit. So we don't need mana regen from anything here. So we know we want eventually bone royalty, but we don't want it right now. I probably want the captain buff. Right? So chain lightning is an obvious one. Let's grab that. Shall we? There's the ghost and the ghost poison thing, which could be interesting for us. Wormification is a pass. We might do lesser mastery, but I'm not sure yet. We also obviously want the gates of hell. The bazooka we want some amount of, but I'm not certain how much. Rupture chance goes absolutely insane. That might be worth it, though. We also want some amount of volcano. The bone bomb damage was kind of being completely sidelined by the chain lightning. So I don't know if it's worth putting points in, is what I'm thinking. Might not be worth it anymore. We don't need them anymore. So maybe we'll try ghosting, because it seems like we're going to have a lot of points when not many places to put it. Why don't we just top off the volcano? Let's do that. I'm not certain about Slice of Hell, but maybe we should try it. We can always reset if it seems like it's not working, I guess. So I think I do want the captain damage as well. And we also got those generals, too, here. And I do need to save some points for bone royalty. But we still have plenty. Is there anything I'm forgetting here? I was thinking the ghost stuff. But I wasn't really sure yet. Maybe that's something we can build on as we go then. Or we could just take the bone bomb damage. I kind of want to try the ghost thing, though. Do I want to get the mastery here, too, though? Which will up some of this stuff. Yeah, maybe. So that's 20, and it's only going to buff 2 things right now, though. Which is the bone royalty and the captain's call. Yeah, because it's only the things before it. Okay, so maybe that's not actually worth it. Maybe we'll do 10. 11 by accident. And we want to summon a lot of captains. Oh, right. I need to get one here to get a lot of nobles out. But first, let's do... Gosh, I don't know. We did 100 before. Why don't we stick to that? We need a lot of generals here, too, then. 336 souls. I mean, that's plenty. 251. We're at 50. And I want about 150 nobles, I think. Ooh, a smoky crystal. I wonder what that is. And then we'll upgrade them all. So, yeah, that sounds about right. What we have here. 150 nobles, please. There we go. And we'll leave the rest for skeletons. Okay, now we upgrade bone royalty. I'll put one more point in the ghost or something like that. I hope I didn't forget anything. We're surprisingly dealing some chunk of damage here. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. I haven't even opened up the hell gates or anything like that. We have to look at the new item we have here, too. Incantation spell effectiveness plus 50%. Our incantation spell is Hell's Gates, so that's probably actually insane. We don't necessarily need the mana leeching, right? But we do want the clicking faster, I think. So that's open. Now we chain lightning. We build up rupture. We probably crash my computer. Okay, it's definitely struggling. I cast Volcano as often as possible here, as soon as I see 25 stacks. I don't know if there's a cap for Volcano or what. Our points can go into... The poison is actually going pretty good. I saw it on the damage meter. It was something. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing here. Volcano. Volcano. I mean, I think it's better than the bone bomb damage. At least. I think there was some other things here that could increase our poison damage. Are we keeping up with the skeleton summons for the most part? So that's finished. We'll get more ghosts in there then too. Oh my god. The damage per second now? We're on wall 65. We can probably look at the next tier if we so chose. As fun as it is to find something like this, I'll admit, there was something a little more fun about looking for the next thing. It's almost like this triple click speed or whatever makes things a little less interesting. When we get this increase here. We got 100 more souls here. I bought exactly one captain with it. More ghosts, but we have to read some stuff here. Oh, we can increase the masteries now of things. That's definitely what we want to do. Increase Hell Gates. There's also some other stuff here. We're not really gaining any mana right now, but that's okay. If we turn on mana leeching, that's going to be the best way to gain mana. As far as I can tell, probably. Well, actually, I guess I don't really know that. Oh, we have a new side quest, I just realized. Put one skill point there so I can buff all these other things. By a little bit. Is it Hellgates that you want to do? Could be the generals, I don't know. The captains are giving us 353%. Total buff from generals is 900%. Huh. So the generals are actually doing a shitload here, huh? Do I want less captains, more generals than that means? So if I upgrade this once, what does that do exactly? Unless it's saying 900%. Bravery buff 19%. It didn't change. Me confused. That just makes the Gates of Hell buff last longer, but it makes it stack higher also. The volcano isn't really doing... It's doing something, I guess. I don't think this was worth the points. In hindsight now. I don't think it's doing anything. It's always hard to tell, though. Definitely the chain lightning here now. And we upgrade that so we can upgrade chain lightning some more. You can't buff the volcano buff, but you can buff the volcano damage, but that's pretty low priority when you look at how things are working over there. Number 69. We have new things to see as well here. I almost wonder if we should get, like, the next 2 tiers before we take a break. So keep going here. 125 souls are about to be given to us. Too bad I can't make good use of them. We'd have to reset to do it. Yet again. Buy something. I bought, like, 1 noble. I panicked. Okay, things are starting to slow down, though, as you'd expect eventually. So it seems like a decent time to take a break, right? All right, so let's not spend anything. We have to beat Wall 72 for this tier. But we haven't even looked at this one yet. The movement of skeletons is generating bone dust. This magical substance helps cultists to focus on their rituals. Cultist mana generation buff per skeleton plus 50%. Okay. Rupture cap goes up to 25. Or it goes up higher, rather. Huh. Reverse engineering increases the maximum number of ruptures you can have active at one time. I guess that's good. Hydra. The infamous venom of the Hydra can fell even the mightiest hero. Each Hydra increases the poison amount applied from any source. That's probably good, but we can't really summon minions. It's, like, not possible. Let's try upping the rupture cap and see how that feels. Right? I guess I use Volcano a little less frequently. But not really, also. I haven't really been paying enough attention to say. Yeah, we've definitely slowed down. I have more skeletons than I'll ever beat. I'll ever kill here. The damage ramps up over time, so if I take a break to read something, it's gonna be a while before we get back up there. Between the volcanoes and the Hell's Gates buff. You have to keep up, baby. That's why I almost don't want to take too many breaks. Because then we're just wasting time ramping back up. Like, our volcano account still hasn't actually caught up yet. I think we were at, like, 17 or 18 beforehand. Boink. More rupture, so now it can go up to 40. I wonder if you could find a way just spam volcano or something like that. I don't know if the rupture cap really makes a ton of sense here. So we never have rupture kept all the way up, but the volcano probably makes it more worthwhile this way, right? That's my guess. The volcano is, I assume is better. Volcano's giving us Total damage multiplier plus 1360. Maximum volcanoes is 300. Reward is 3 times items? 3 times items? What does that mean? Actually don't know. So our items are 3 times better? Oh, we got 3 different items. Oh. I understand now then. So what do we got here? Ghost damage plus 250. Volcano mana generation 500k per second. Or invocation spell damage plus 75%. We're kind of swapping between... I'm watching like the damage counters here. And volcanoes have actually slowly picked up. So we don't want the mana regen right now, I think, still, though. I'd just turn on mana leeching if so. If we wanted something like that. So if I were to swap anything... Incantation spell effectiveness, I suppose. You could try the invocation spell damage. I don't know if that's very worth it. It's kind of hard to tell. Which means chain lightning is going to go up a lot more. Something tells me this is going to be worse. Because Hell's Gates got worse. Right? I have 3 points to spend. I had to kind of read the description of Volcano again here. Damage multiplier buff per rupture consumed. So we just want to keep consuming rupture. Damage per rupture consumed, blah, 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 blah. So as we get more rupture stacks consumed, Volcano is actually doing more damage. And it is kind of slowly creeping up on us here. So it would seem. So it would seem. Well, actually, I just looked away and then looked back. And I'm not so sure about that anymore. So maybe you do want more passive ways. I think it's just when I stop attacking with the chain lightning here. Maybe at the next tier we'll look at... Yeah, this is the last wall. Why don't we look at resetting after this, shall we? Not that I think things have really slowed down all that much, but it's just about time. Kind of just want to read some of the stuff we have available to us. Try something else out a bit differently, right? Passively generate bubble shields to protect your minions from hostile attacks. Skill points increase the chance for bubble shields to activate when a minion is attacked. Bubble shield protection plus 25%. Huh. Why would I want that right now? There's probably reasons. Conjure a devastating spell. Oh, look at that. We got into the scientific notation or whatever. Arcs between your skeletons and your cultists. So, damage buff per sacrifice. Remind me swapping out my battery. So if we protect the skeletons... Now, you wouldn't want to, because the damage goes up based on how many sacrifices you make, and a lot of our things kind of scale with making sacrifices as well, right? Okay. Moving on. So, I don't think I want that. 150 souls. We got a lot more souls here. We got a blood golem. Hello. Go away, Bonesley. Blood golems require a mass sacrifice to be cast. Blood golem damage is increased by the number of units sacrificed. Skill points increase the damage buff per sacrifice. Increase the damage buff. Blood golem damage per minion sacrifice 160k a second. So you summon blood golems, but they deal more damage based on how many minions you've sacrificed, like recently, or buffs the knight and skeleton summon spells. Okay, so this just makes your knights and skeletons deal more damage, so we wouldn't really want that, I think, based on what's going on. So I guess we'll try the blood golems. It makes sense, right? So let us reset. We have to do something similar to last time. We're going to try... I guess I'll try the rupture cap thing. We probably want to do... Did I read this? Oh, I don't think I read these. Oh, whoops. Start a sorcery club in the local area, increasing your ability to attract and retain talented sorcerers. Every 4 skill points increases the sorcerer cap by 1. Buffs dragon damage by applying red hot seasoning to goblins. There's a lot of things that we could be trying here. I was thinking like some poison related things here too. Well, let's get the things that we know that we want. Like the Serpent General was very good. We need the regular captains as well. We need to get exactly 1 bone royalty for a minute. We need Hell's Gates. We need Chain Lightning. There's like the bone bomb damage. The poison stuff was kind of starting to go. Kind of starting to go here. I think we skipped Slice of Hell. I don't think it was doing anything. I guess I'm going to just pop off the volcanoes too. There's also this. So we need to remember to save some points for this. Poison to apply on rupture. This skill allows poison to seep into ruptures, applying poison to the wall whenever you create a rupture. Boy, oh boy, I don't know. Is it the chain lightning? Are hydras really worth it? I don't know. Let's do something similar. Like 100 captains. Right? 35 times. We had 50 generals before. Doesn't say anything right now. Okay. But we also need some hydras. I don't know how many to do here, but they're more expensive for souls. Blood golems are quite cheap. They only cost 1. Current golem sacrifices 0. Smush all of your goblins and cultists into an unholy blood golem. Oh. Wait, it doesn't count skeletons? Well, what the hell? So that's a waste of points then. Sorry. So let's try to do poison again then. We'll do the rupture cap. Not the cultist mana regen though. Guess I'm gonna grab all 9 of these for now. No mana golems. No camel. No. Yes. 29. I'm less certain about the volcano and topping that off. No. No bards. I've yet to try it. All right, we need the bazookas. I don't know if we need that many, though. We need Gates of Hell. Oh, wow. So this went up to 29, too, which means you could get pretty crazy. Oh, I'm going to run out of points, aren't I? Oh, yeah, very much so. And I didn't even get to these. Okay, so we're going to have to reset. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not certain about the rupture cap thing. I just don't know if it's worth it. So we want to be casting the volcano. Obviously. I'm still going to do all of that. Maybe I shouldn't... kind of want to try the hydras, but... we'll try to do, like, something more poison-y. Okay, why don't we just do 20 for now, and we'll see what points we have left over, shall we? 20-ish. We still need the bazookas, though. Poison to apply on rupture. If we're doing volcano, does that mean I don't want to do that? I don't know. I think Gates of Hell is worth 29, though. Chain Lightning is probably worth 29. I know, I said, like, don't do this, don't do that. And here we are. I don't need to upgrade that one too much, right? In fact, maybe I just don't want to upgrade it that much. It's a waste of points because I have so many souls anyway. Huh. Good point, Dan. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. There's the ghost and the ghost poison things. There's also, like, poison amount buff. There's so many different things, right? Crazy amounts. Okay. Am I missing anything very important here? Sure hope not. Maybe I'll, I don't know. So this just upgrades ghost damage, so I actually don't need a lot of points on that. I want ghost poison. Wait. Plus 50% of damage. Oh, okay. You do want some of that. You want some. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I already messed this up. I don't know how many hydras to do here. 21 it is. Let's do like 60 generals. Let me see. We want like 100 and... We actually want more nobles this time. We have plenty of souls here. So that's fine. We'll do 70. Hydras are still quite cheap. We want probably like 200-ish nobles. So if I got... Oh, whoops. I can't do 200 nobles now. Oh, well. Oh, and I have no points to upgrade this either. Oh, crap. Okay. Make it 40 hydras. Okay. Now... Make it 38 hydras. I guess I just kind of top off with practically as many nobles as I can. But without having upgraded them, that could be hard. Oh, maybe not. Because it filled up pretty fast. Hell's Gates are now open. Chain lightning. With poison. Now with poison. So poison's actually dealing more, I'm realizing, right now, than the chain lightning. Quite a bit more. I don't know if that'll change over time or not. Why is Rupture not going up that quickly, I wonder? Oh, because I don't think I'm keeping up with the skeleton. That's sort of my problem right now. So I can't seem to keep Rupture very high right now. Crap. That is a problem. In other words, I messed it up. It's probably also a reason why Chain Lightning is not dealing that much. Okay, so we have to get rid of something here. Some things. Okay. Because I need more nobles now. It's still not good enough, though, really. Rupture's not building up that quickly because I don't have enough skeletons to summon. One skill point at a time. The poison could work. There's other things that we could try here. It seems like poison could work. Where would I exchange some points here, then? I don't know. Good question. Because everything seems to work quite well. When I get down to 0 skeletons, that's when I do the volcano. But yeah, our stacks are just not going that high right now. Okay. Here it comes. Ready? We're building it back up. Hopefully we don't get a defensive wall here. Yeah, it's actually the poison that's doing the most still, by far. I wonder what y'all would rather see. A lot of progress or me trying different things here right now? Admittedly, I kind of messed this up, so I wonder if it's really worth it here. I wish I could tell the sources of poison and what was doing the most. I don't know. got one more point. Boom. What did I swap into? The invocation spell damage? That's not going to be as good as the Hellgate buff, for sure. Swap that away. Yeah, there's no shot. I had to remind myself of that. I mean, it's working. Could be working better. Oh, whoops, I started a side quest. Good enough. I do feel like the additional rupture stacks is a waste of points at this point, because I just consumed them. And there's really no point in allowing it to stack higher unless I'm going to let them sit. Okay. That's another mistake. And that's another one. More. Okay, I'm gonna... Have we hit a new tier? We have not. You have to beat wall 76? Okay, why don't we get to the new tier? Then we'll reset. I know it's a whole nother wall, but... What is it, a matter of seconds now, really? It's not so bad. Volcano's going very high. Volcano is giving us 1,000. A 1,000 on our multiplier, so it's covering roughly half of it right now, if not more sometimes. Hell's Gate is giving us 300 something. So yeah, the volcano is very important here, I feel. Wait, did I take the rupture stacks this time? Oh, I did not. Okay, I learned my lesson. Okay. Took me a minute. I learned my lesson. I wonder if the captains have kind of fallen off at all. Have we caught up a little bit here, maybe? With the chain lightnings and everything? Are we summoning enough skeletons? Not really still, huh? A corrupted orb. Oh, what is this? That's new. Does that mean that's the last side quest? It might mean. Shiny Devil's Gift. Yeah, finish that off for me, would you, pals? An orb that harnesses the power of corruption itself. Increase the corruption level by adding mana as fuel. New abilities will unlock and become stronger as the corruption level rises. There's more. Idle Soul Recruitment, 15 out of 666. What did I just do? Huh? The corrupted orb is collecting souls. 7 souls a minute. 1 out of 666. Increase the corruption level by adding mana as fuel. New abilities will unlock to become stronger and become stronger as the corruption level rises. Ready to corrupt 38.7 billion. Corruption orb is collecting souls. So it gives me souls. Is that what you're saying? I'm holding it down. Okay, there it goes, I guess. Corrupting. But there is a max. I'm lost. I'm lost. Harnesses the power of corruption itself. I'm trying to understand it. Corruption level 1, but it says ready to corrupt. If I, like, click it or hold it down, does that help? So if you spend mana, you can fill it. Okay. I think I understand then. Oh boy. And assumedly it goes up the number of souls we get from it. But I don't know if I see the point really. I kind of want to just get it to level 2 and see what happens exactly. But if there's a maximum number of souls, is there much of a point to this? I mean, you could just sit here and wait, right? There we go. So corruption level 2. What's it say? Now it requires 77 billion. I don't know what that did. Nothing? It seems like nothing. Because it still says 7 souls a minute. I don't understand. It says new abilities will unlock. Well, they haven't unlocked here, that's for sure. Okay, well, let's finish. I guess we did all the side quests that the game has. Why don't we finish this gate real quick? And I'm afraid we're going to have to call it a day for this episode, but... yeah, possibly just one more sode, huh? Out of all this. Dunzo. Okay. So we have a whole new tier to look at here and figure something out. Maybe we'll try something brand new at the start of the next episode. But I appreciate you all watching. Thank you so much. Love you. You know, all that stuff. All that parasocial things. You know what I mean. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, especially if you like the game that you're watching. Just helps me know what to put in the channel. I do appreciate it. I do. It does help. Thank you one more time, and I'll see you in another video.